Today, I want to talk about my fear of planes and how I got over it. My very first plane ride I had, it was when I was 7 years old, and I wasn't scared at all. I don't recall being scared. Maybe in the beginning, I was like a little bit nauseous, maybe, but I wasn't scared. Then, when I got older, I got on a plane ride with my sister. At that time, I had developed a debilitating fear. Like there was so much fear there. And it wasn't even like I was scared that I was gonna get into a crash. It was just a fear all of a sudden of being in the air, of being so many thousands of feet up in the air. Somehow that like scared me a lot. We flew there. Okay, so then my sister booked us the flights, and she knew I was scared of airplane flights, but she booked a connecting flight. So we had to take 2 flights there and 2 flights back. That pissed me off, but I was like, whatever. It saved us some money. So anyways, it was okay flying there. It wasn't that bad. When we got on the planes to fly back, there was like some type of storm or something. All I remember is I was just like looking in the middle of the aisle, like to see if anybody else was reacting, because it made me feel some type of way. We were in a jet plane, and I was just overcome with fear. We landed, and as soon as we landed, I ran to go see how much a car was gonna cost me to drive home. That's how bad my fear was. My sister was like, no, you just gonna leave me like that? Yeah, I'm gonna leave you. I'm sorry, I love you so much, but I gotta go. And I went and got me a car ride home. She ended up making it, of course, and I ended up making it home. So now I want to talk about why I think I had this fear right before, and then we'll get to how I overcame it. I used to watch air disaster, all those airplane disaster shows. I was about to say movies. No. All them air disaster shows, I used to binge watch those. And that was them. That happened to them. That doesn't mean that that's going to happen to me, but I took it in like that could absolutely happen. So now, fast forward to the next flight that I took with my sister, except for she was going for some type of, do I want to say spiritual retreat. And I went there to support her. I wasn't really into what she was into, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna support you, and I'm gonna fly with you. So we flew there, and I remember feeling really fearful. I remember feeling sick. I felt like the plane was driving too fast, like he was driving a whole Cadillac. That's what it felt like. Like if you're driving a car and you're driving fast, that's how it felt like. Like we were in a car and he was driving it full speed, and we got there really fast, but it was extremely scary flight. Then she went to her retreat. So while she was at the retreat, I was at the hotel. As she was gone, I started contemplating the plane ride home, and I wasn't feeling it. I was scared. I was really scared. But instead of like talking myself through it, I was receiving the fear. Like I was allowing it to be truth for me at the time. The fear was so strong, so real to me. So as I'm sitting there, I had like this thought come into my head of like a reminder. And it was kind of like, I thought you said that you are the path. So many months prior to us getting on that plane, I remember speaking how I am the path and I am always safe. And when I heard that, and I don't recall if it was a voice, I want to say it wasn't a voice, it was like telepathy, but I'm guessing it's my higher self. I don't know. I just know that this, I think it was me putting it out there that this what it is, that came to me and told me, but I thought you were the path. Aren't you the path? And when it came to me, I said, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Nothing to fear. I am safety. I am safe in everywhere I go. And every plane flight that I will ever be on will be safe. I spoke this, but somehow I forgot that I said it, and it came to me and said, hello, didn't you say this? And in that moment, I became so happy. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I did say it. I am the way. I am safe everywhere I go. So then I tested myself, and I thought about getting on the plane, and the thought had no fear attached to it anymore. The thought was just nothing. It just didn't have any fear attached. Now, I do remember after that, I kind of went ham. So I started going ham before my next flight. So after this happened to me, and I decided to just amp it up a little bit more and just speak what is. And I was like, okay, my plane flight was so nice. Oh my God, my plane flight was so nice. It was so comfortable. It was so relaxing. Oh my God, every plane ride that I'm always on is always relaxing and comfortable. I'm always comfortable, right? I just started saying all this stuff, and I was like speaking how my flight was gonna be. So I closed my eyes, would imagine me comfortable. So I go and I get on the plane, and it was just like that. It was like super comfortable, and I could not believe how smooth the plane was. Of course, there's turbulence on every flight. I guess that's the way it like stabilizes in the air, but it didn't scare me this time. I'm like, there's no fucking way. But of course, it's the way it is. It's whatever you speak it is, whatever you believe it is, that's what it is. So the next time the next time you find yourself fearful with anything that you do in life, it doesn't even need to be a plane flight. It could be anything that is going on in your life. You speak what is. You give reasons on why everything should go the way you want it to go. Focus on how you want it to be, not how you don't want it to be. And this is proof, because at first was just focused on that fear instead of being focused on, girl, you're fine. You're fine. What you know that you're fine. You know that you're the way and that you're the path. You know that. So I thank you guys for watching this. Thank you so much for watching this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.